Hello everyone, my name is Claudius Maynard and today we'll be deconstructing a poem. Let's first start off by explaining what deconstruction is. In student terms, deconstruction is just basically looking for the elements of a poem that kind of contradict one another or defeat the author's intention while writing this poem. Now that we've read the poem, let us begin deconstructing it. Let us first look at lines 9 to 12. Will one vast gullet suck the clock tower sideways and pull it out of time? Another name for the part of the body known as the gullet is the esophagus. The esophagus is an elongated tube that runs from the back of the mouth all the way down to the stomach. So we understand what the speaker is trying to convey when he says the gullet sucks. But it is what it sucks that makes this imagery hard to understand. The speaker questions whether this gullet will suck a clock tower sideways. Yes, a clock tower sideways. So this begs the question, how in the world would this sideways clock tower slide down an elongated gullet? Well, in the lines that follow immediately, the speaker then goes on to question, will police headquarters lose all power at the end of crime? Now this too is a very interesting line, for one reason, the use of the word power. Now the poet's intention is secured if he meant power in reference to electrical power. But do we know if he did? However, if he meant power in the sense of authority or control, then we have a problem. Because it seems to me when a crime is solved or ends is when law enforcement has the most power. Because when they have proven that they can get rid of criminal activity, they basically have control of the society they regulate. Thus, police headquarters actually gain power at the end of crime. Another quirky concept that seems to contradict the poet's intent occurs in lines 16 to 18. Will local reporters somehow contrive to capture? Well, let's stop there. What the speaker seems to imply at this juncture is that local reporters may work together to capture this great phenomenon, the void expanse of a vacuum. But when do local reporters work together to accomplish anything? If anything, they compete, rather fight, with one another to break the story first or to get the best angle or the best shot. Here again we see where the words of the poet seem to present a different interpretation than the poet may have expected. Textually, there's also discord within the piece, especially in regards to the tone. From the outset of the poem, we are bombarded with questions by the speaker regarding his fascination with the unexpected. What if he slipped up? Will one vast gullet suck a clock tower out of time? Will nothing escape, not even light? This constant inquiry creates a frantic, excited, anxious atmosphere. The speaker wants to know what the future holds. But immediately after line 22, the questions stop. But why? We are presented with statements the rest of the way. But do these statements answer the questions previously asked? It doesn't seem so. Do they provide evidence that may lead to the answers to these questions? Whatever the purpose of these statements, they eventually pacify the speaker, and his tone from there on out is cool, calm, and collected, quite different from the initial part of the poem. So here again you see how words of the poet actually contradict one another and contradict the poet's intentions. That, my friend, is how you deconstruct a poem. Thank you very much.